Sri Lanka is deploying military drones to fight one of its worst dengue outbreaks in years, and that's where we're starting today. The island nation of 22 million people is in a full-scale battle against the Aedes mosquito, the insect responsible for spreading dengue fever. So far this year, more than 46,000 people have been infected, nearly double the number for the same period last year, and 29 people have died. Hospitals are seeing more than 500 new cases every single day, and many are already at capacity. To understand why this outbreak is hitting so hard, you have to look at what Sri Lanka has been dealing with over the past several months. A devastating cyclone struck the country late last year, triggering more than 1,000 landslides and leaving enormous amounts of debris and garbage in its wake. That cleanup took local authorities a long time, and in the meantime, pools of stagnant water, perfect breeding grounds for mosquitoes, were left sitting. Then heavy rains came in January, and the southwest monsoon, which runs from May through September, has caused additional flooding in some areas. It was, essentially, an ideal environment for mosquitoes to multiply. On top of that, Sri Lanka is still struggling to recover from years of economic devastation, and the country has been dealing with energy shortages stemming from the war in Iran. Shortages serious enough that the country temporarily imposed a 4-day workweek. Dr. Kapila Kanangara, the head of Sri Lanka's National Dengue Control Unit, has been direct about the stakes. He said that if cases continue to rise, hospitals will have a serious problem with beds. Officials are trying to avoid a repeat of 2017, when Sri Lanka recorded 186,000 dengue infections and 450 deaths in a single year. So what are they doing about it? This week, the country launched a nationwide 3-day dengue prevention drive, and it brought in some serious firepower, literally. The Sri Lanka Air Force has been flying drones over high-rise buildings in the capital, Colombo, scanning rooftops to identify mosquito breeding sites. Once a site is found, property owners are required to clear it out, or they face a fine. The program is targeting schools, homes, public institutions, and abandoned properties across the country. But the government isn't just thinking short-term. Sri Lanka's National Dengue Control Unit is working to expand a more innovative approach, releasing mosquitoes that carry a bacteria called Wolbachia. Here's why that matters. Wolbachia can actually neutralize the dengue virus inside a mosquito, and it gets passed down to future generations. So over time, the infected mosquito population shrinks. The results from other countries are striking. In Yogyakarta, Indonesia, where Wolbachia mosquitoes were released in 2017, dengue incidents dropped by more than 75%, according to the World Mosquito Program. In North Queensland, Australia, where Wolbachia mosquitoes have been released regularly since 2011, long-term monitoring shows the region is now essentially dengue-free. Sri Lanka actually piloted this method in 2 areas near Colombo between 2018 and 2021, and authorities are now working to establish a factory to breed those mosquitoes at scale. The National Dengue Control Unit is also working to expand a separate insect sterilization program at first tested in 2021. For now, though, the immediate priority is bringing down case numbers before hospitals run out of room. The National Institute of Infectious Diseases, the country's main center for treating epidemic diseases, is already overcrowded, and hospitals in the worst affected areas have begun opening extra wards just for dengue patients. Sri Lanka is fighting this outbreak on multiple fronts: drones in the sky, cleanup crews on the ground, and bacteria-carrying mosquitoes in the pipeline. Whether it's enough to prevent a crisis on the scale of 2017 remains to be seen. That's the story from Colombo. We'll keep watching it.